These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024.
Zeus really nice, taking advantage of the level advantage for the big chunk and moving in, but bottom
Excellent
side.
blade, stun fall. If there's no cleanse available for Guma, but he has a portal waiting behind him. Ignite is there, trying to get a bit more damage down. Forced to flash out.
Tien is trying to get his channels off, but there's no way you can channel with T1 members in your face.
Such a difficult situation to be in. Cream playing with a lot of confidence here, but the sustain
Carry
from
up.
Silent is decent. Carry on the way up. Drops a little health back to keep Faker standing. But Tien, that's a flashless Ivern. Oh, he's going to get taken down. A little bit extra healing for the level up, but it's first blood for Faker.
That they played off of Zeus's pushing Camille. There was no flash on the Ivern, and they do cash in on the first blood. Let's get back to live, though, because the Grubs as well are being taken.
T1 reset, looks like they were able to get first setup on Grub, shifting their bot lane up towards the top side of the map. And again, we're seeing a very similar story to the first time these teams played this tournament. T1, incremental advantages.
And now, on the flip side, T1 reset again, and they're going to get the Dragon as well. It's just, they keep on accruing the objectives here.
Camtech Drake means as well that the average value of the souls is going to go up slightly there. Do want to note, the gold lead, still very manageable, and TS is sitting on double call. So once those are going to cash out, going to swing it back in favor of them as wave is being cleared there by Jackie. A little bit of damage on the Guma.
Now, but 369 is getting a giant wave pushed in.
Faker might be the one in trouble now as Mako moves in. The flash forward, the Zenith Blade not going to connect. Now the ulti coming out. He's not going to be able to knock Tristana away. Cream walking away, standing. Good dive, but the response on the bottom side. 369 needs to back up. Permafrost. Perfect layering on the combo, but 369 is still living. He has the wave as well. Zeus wants to go back in for the hookshot wall dive. Adaptive defense is fading away. Red buff ticking.
They're on the way!
TES incoming. Zeus, there should be no way out of this one. The recall. A hope, a dream, the flash as well. Maybe a bit ambitious. Mako! He doesn't know! He thinks he got out! The genius play! A perfect use of fog
Are you
of war!
kidding me? Secret Agent Zeus finds the escape, sticks in the fog of war, and fools them all. Grab one turret plate, and Owner starting up those
Ward
grubs.
in the
Here we go.
jungle.
But he only needs one grub. If they TP in and Owner gets one, it still feels like a victory for T1 as they get the 4 grub buff. They cross that threshold. We see this so often. T1 don't need to stick around. Carry it here as well to throw down the portal. First grub down, TP, and they just walk away. They got what they came for.
That's going to be an opportunity for Zeus to shove the wave in. Camille's early wave clear, though, not going to be great, so I do think TES will be able to rotate. But with the composition that T1 has specifically, getting grubs is really big.
TES have punished well once or twice to shut down some of that T1 aggression, but T1's completely in the driver's seat.
Very reminiscent of what we saw in the first game between these two teams. The timing here works out really nicely though for T1. There isn't really an opportunity for TES to rush the Herald, even though they did retake control of that area, have been able to put down a lot of wards there. Owner will be able to get the second Dragon here for T1. Hex stack control of the Herald. There's
T1
9 on his
first on
way
the
as well.
objective. And
Level
first
2 on the Arundel ultimate.
369 is coming.
You get to walk through the K-traps. Daisy gonna lead the way. Mako just barely avoiding those traps.
No flash on Jackie.
Controlling the bushes there, but Daisy about to fade away. TES seem uncertain, but now they want to start the fight. Immediately the engage coming through. Ulti not going to connect. Full channel from Jackie Love, but everybody on T1 is still standing. Objective down. Owner secures it, and again, the discipline from T1. Forced to back off, but T1 was set up in the mid lane. Don't even need to drop the Herald again. 4 grub buff, a quick push out. And if TES aren't in position to respond, it's so easy for T1 to collapse. Ulti from Owner is there. T1 not certain if they like this fight. Going to start to back up Redemption. Now the ulti from Jackie Love. Incredible patience to chunk out Owner.
TP!
TES 369. This TP has to be big. They need to go find his kills, but it's interrupted by Zeus crucially. They don't have control. Using this Herald to knock down at least 1 tower, but potentially even 2. All of TES in the meantime recalling, sending 3 members to that top lane to ensure that that does not happen.
Really good read from T1 because you actually read the play from TS. They were sending members towards bot position, and this is where the entrenched Ivern can be really hard to root out.
Honestly, if I'm T1, I do not fight
Well, let
this
it go.
Dragon.
Yep.
I do not face check this. I just try and get more side lane money onto Camille. My split pushing strategy is the best way to go for T1. Looks like they are going to try and get it for Zeus. I mean, they got the second charge off.
And the poking and prodding continues. Everyone on the way here from TES. This turret stands for now.
Zeus can't just poke, has to be willing to commit to the fight, but TES, 5 members here immediately going to tear through that tower. The power of the Tristana. T1 backing up, knowing that they have Faker on a side lane.
Yep, just keep trading. Faker going to get the last outer turret that TES had held on to, taken care of in exchange for their own top side turret. Solo gold here over to the Silas. Let's see if that gets him to completion of the Cosmic Drive.
Instead, mid-tier 1 will be the option. The steady siege continues. Zeus may be hoping to find that flank, but with no ultimate available, he has to be careful. Faker trying to clear the wave, crucially dodges away from the root from Tien. The trap's not doing much of anything. The tower in mid will fall, but already Zeus on the top side of the map pushing in, looking to break open even more of the TES structures.
I love games like this, when you get one team trying to pull the other across the map. Is intimidating, and T1 will use that to start up the dragon. How quickly can they burn?
New trap line. Tien, can he get into the pit? Trap there, stun there. They just want to burn the objective down. Tempered Fate as well. Keep the jungler out of the equation. T1 again. They don't want the fight. They're playing a clean macro game. They don't want it to be about kills at all. There's only 3, and we're 25 minutes in.
T1 already on the way.
Oh, the damage.
This is such a hard 5v5 for T1. Owner locked up briefly. Chain CC there. There's the bullet time as well. Nice. Bit of CC coming in for Faker, but he doesn't able to connect the stun. Cream already getting 1 kill onto Owner. TES though, blinking health bars. Willing to flip it. Know that they have to. Desperate to find the fight. They've already given up a tower. 650 gold. The cost of admittance to even get in this pit. Delayed a bit.
There's the TP.
TP coming in from Zeus as well. Grouping is 5. 1 angle. TES, can they find this one? Eyes on the ultimate of Jackie Love and 369. Daisy already falling away, however. T1 getting in just enough to bait them. Beautiful cosmic binding. Follow-up. The equalizer stolen away. Owner immediately going to follow. TES peeling back, but they're running out of space to maneuver with. Now the turn back, the bullet time. An equalizer of their own. Ulti coming in. Jackie Love about to fall. Carrier going over the wall. It's a little bit over eager. TES still standing. Jackie Love still standing. Double lady carry. But Baker in the clutch. The arm guard. He goes golden. He buys a moment. Tien perfect timing, but it does not matter because here comes Scuba, baby. Doubles coming through. T1 takeover.
T1 with the patient team fighting. They run them off the Baron, and they're going to run straight into the base.
Mako's gonna be up, but he alone, I don't think, can clear the wave.
The waves are here, 28 minutes in. They don't need a Baron.
20 seconds.
They don't need a soul.
I don't think they have the time, but they at the very least are gonna get this inhibitor.
Knocking open the base, and this is crucial. This is infuriating for TES. We've seen so many teams fall. So many teams be baited in, get caught out by the team fight. Mako knows he needs to buy space, knows that he needs to buy time. Ignite ticking. T1 want the base. Will they stick around for a second tower? The wave a little bit far away.
Jackie's up in 2. Cream's up after that.
Crucially, the Rift, though, gives them a clean exit out. But they're behind on tempo. The Baron.
And putting it on their pathway. There goes TS, right back to the Baron.
They know. This is desperation. If they lose this fight, they lose the game. There's a wave in mid lane that has not been tended to. Zeus coming over the wall. Immediate stun. 4K getting lower. Bullet time there. Beautiful Bard ultimate. Zeus now going to look to follow. Do they have the damage? Cosmic binding is clean. Jackie Love down. Baron down. T1 gets the fight. To get the Baron. They're looking to take everything from Top Esports in game 1.
Owner does it again. He grabs the Baron, and T1 are going to chase down every single mammoth.
And this is the kind of game that you want to start a series with, this kind of momentum, this kind of confidence. This is a team that barely made it to Worlds, and they barely gave a chance for TES to play in this game 1. Outmaneuvered, outfought. Excellent so far, but it might not be over. They're still taking the soul. I don't think they're confident they can end.
It's almost unfair how T1 slump in summer and then show up at Worlds and look magnificent.
Okay, I really want to hammer home. The fact that this team, at least in this first game, is able to showcase something that they didn't do for the entirety of summer is mind-boggling.
Zeus is even having fun.
They had to take that Hail Mary, but T1 again.
It's triple in it. Baron is still up for another minute. Look at that poke damage.
This gold lead insurmountable. The stolen equalizer doing more than even 369 could. Zeus walking up, hitting the tower, taking their time. T1 sights on the objective. Now taking the fight as well. T1 from start to finish in control of this game. 1 or 2 small hiccups, but they've been taking over thus far. Jackie trying to turn it back, a decent ultimate, but with the Nexus exposed, T1 don't look for the fight anymore. Happy to just take the game.
All right, so in the end, after all of that...
Yeah, we built it up. It could have been anything.
Come
it's
on,
still
Carrier.
After all of that, it comes all the way full circle back to a very strong jungle mid 2v2 here for you.
We'll keep our eyes. We'll get closer to that first grub spawn. T1 were really able to take that for free despite the early action. Cream now, big chunk of damage. That electrocute proc hurting. Of course, for Cream with Conquer, it's going to feel great later in the game, but early on, it's so difficult. Charm Flash, flash response from Cream.
Mid lane Prio being caught by Guma and Carrier, and we might have a brawl on our hands.
Cream level 6, can take any ult he wants. Bit of poke coming in from Tien. But again, Owner and Faker already starting on the objective. TES a little bit late here.
2 ults available for the top laners.
369 trying to come down, but forced to use that taunt. Looks like it'll be a bit of a brawl here. One stolen away by TN. Okay, matching grubs, TES late for the contest, but T1 debating if they really want to re-enter this area. Mid wave and bot wave in a relatively neutral position, so neither side is losing anything to be here, and TN gonna walk away with 2. Good contest from TES, despite the initial lack of priority. Seeing Galio topside, no TP. Yes, he has ulti, but it's gonna take him time to walk down, so they're happy knowing they have man advantage to just take the Drake.
Not gonna be a timing window here, and you see 369 realizing that as well. Woo. So we have 2 Ezreal steals already this tournament. Was desperate to get that off. Instead, it's going to waste his flash, but the damage is still done. It's Keria.
He's still here.
He's been waiting there for about 30 seconds. TN able to make it out. But TN obviously has push in topside, so they have an angle to play. Jackie Love staying in the area despite not having any summoners.
Oh, early smite from Owner.
Grabbing the third grub. 4th is what they want. TES, can they find the fight? Nice charm on the side. Immediately they find the killers they were looking for. Jackie Love caught out. 3 stacks available for Faker. Nice Ezreal ult coming in for Jackie Love, but the damage not enough. Feathers flying out. Members falling for the side of TES as T1 again managed to find a favorable fight. But Faker's not done. Faker! He gets the double!
And TES, the reset champion taken out as the start of the fight. Jackie Love chunked. And still they commit, and it's a disaster for them early on in this game.
Double taunt comes in. 369 just gonna walk away, trying to get control of the wave. 3 for 3, the grub score, but Faker, and this is what's infuriating.
TES trying to take this dragon, and it looks like T1, they are just gonna trade, so no breaker fight, and particularly on Viego, the reason why this champion has so much safety is because of the ult and the buffer. You can buffer basically any form of CC by just making sure that you hit the timing right immediately.
But you can see they're uncertain. Zeus caught between multiple members of the team, but they don't want to pull the trigger. Instead, focused on the objective here.
Faker STP.
Faker is TPing. It's to a very safe ward here, and the
ulti in 5 seconds. Fakers will be available. Herald gone. Do they want the exit fight? Instead, focusing on mid.
Big win for TES. They just get the teleport, get the objective, and get out. And this goal deficit, it's rough, but you can still fight your way out of it. Again, stands or falls, but how a fight starts.
All of these last objectives go the way of TES. They get the Dragon, they get the Rift Herald, they get the top tower.
Comes.
Breaking open mid is big here. Ready to go. Zoning away, 369. TES, priority setup. T1, what's the angle here?
They hold the choke.
Faker ready to go over the wall. Blast cone there as well. 3K. Owner looking to get involved. Good interrupt coming in from Mako. Equalizer now coming out in the midst of the entire team. Excellent Galio to follow, but Mako's getting damn low. Cream getting lower as well, and Faker finally getting involved in the fight. Guma untouched on the backside, but he can't get any further forward. Jackie Love on the way out. Objective to TES.
No flash on 369 though.
Likely to fall here.
He's a chicken trapped in the pit.
Well, good play from TES overall. They do have to pay with the life of their chicken top laner.
Price to pay for the objective, but still getting the Dragon number 2. T1 though, reset immediately, and now we're looking at top tower. At least what remains of it.
Should just fall here. Cream really cannot clear the wave fast enough. T1 usher that wave in, watch it fall, but it'll be traded back by 369 on the opposite side.
That even further, and we haven't talked about it yet, is now just on the map is the Baron. Whichever team is going to have to try and play in the Baron with the wave clear that they have on either side.
30 seconds.
Banana brush control here for T1. Faker fishing for some poke.
Charm going to go wide. Mako's so incredibly low.
The poke from Guma here. Mako actually going to have to change sets?
They just have to give it up. Without Mako, I don't think you can team fight. And it's just a second Drake.
Just the poke there. Faker, Guma, T1. Finding an objective with chunk damage.
Be back mid. They don't want to concede mid tier 1.
Actually really like this from TES. So they identified that they can't make it. Zeus had already pathed towards bot trying to get that turret. And then instead TES pushed really hard in mid, forcing out a TP. The turret will still fall to the minions, but I think getting that cooldown is a big win nonetheless. Ward.
Area locked up. Good initial CC. Ulti coming out from Cream as well. Charm will be traded. For now, just the ultimate cooldown. In the meantime, they're losing their mid lane tier 1. Not hurting too much. Jackie Love going forward. Faker dashing away.
No, the T1 are are so famous for burning Barons that TS don't
Good man
even
to start it.
they don't even want to take the dragon.
Excellent charm lineup is there. Support down. T1 strike the initial blow. TES, do they feel like they have to fight here?
Still done to T1 though. Baron chunk still. Mako, he's running, but 4 members, they spotted. There, the attempt to flank.
They don't have perfect information. Carrier now trying to make his way out. This charm crucially coming through, hitting 4 members. T1 is taking so much time, and Owner goes in. Owner finds Jackie. Ulti going in. Cream still stepping up. 369 taken out. Carry on the side. Slowly but surely, T1 are taking the fight. Mako looks to make the difference. The Guma goes up in the air and comes right back down, dragging the hopes of TES alongside them. As again, T1 finds the fight. Faker on a rampage. Faker doing it all in the moments where it matters.
Carrier's dancing on the corpses of TES. That was insane footwork from the Rakan. That's a clean ace.
In the end, cleans it up.
At the end of all that, I have one question for you. Dracos, was it worth the wait?
Yes, 100%. How could it not be?
Thank you. That was beautiful work here, and we're talking about clutch factor and coming down to this next fight. And T1 completely outplayed. That was a clean ace. 10-0 the score with the Baron, with the Dragon. They want more.
Cream trying to make his way out. He's already been charmed. He's already been locked up. Perfect CC layering means the Silas is on his way out of there, but he managed to get the dashes out in time. He holds on. Again, name of the game is survival now for TES. They were on even footing for so long, but with this Baron buff empowering T1, they have to play on the back foot. They have to respect the potential for the push here, concede these tier 2s, give up what they have to, hope to find another fight, another chance to come back in this game.
That is not the case. They are dominating.
Discipline. So solid, and now they have a lead. Now they can afford to take risks. TES caught out. Faker coming over the wall. Beautiful equalizer into 3. Now all the TES backline has been forced away from the fight. Cream isolating a 1v1. Tries to take an equalizer of his own, but it does not matter because Jackie is in trouble. Jackie trying to make the difference with the orb of deception. Takes him down. Zeus in the 1v1, but not for long. Owner on the way. Wind becomes lightning. Will not connect. T1 forced back, but the base of TES is crumbling.
You've got world champions inside your base. What do you do?
Not a whole lot. There's no members. Only Tian and Cream trying to hold on, but they don't have the items. They don't have the wave. They don't have the wave flare. He goes in.
Charms in, but there's nothing he can do on a knife's edge for so long. But in the clutch, T1 again show up to move on to match point. It's the Pike.
And that goes all the way back to the DRX carrier days. This man loves his Pike.
It feels so poetic against what could be an elimination game for yet another LPL team against T1. Right now, T1 constantly active on the map. TES doing a good job of at least staying even in terms of overall gold. They're kind of forced to respond to what T1 is doing. Hook is excellent. Bob is there. Ignite 2. It's a clean combo.
He knew! The setup, again, as we said, is always available in the Galio-Silas matchup.
Perry has just been able to be in more places thanks to the Bard, thanks to things like this Pike.
2 Galio ults available here as we do have our first grub fight on our hands. Ona gets the smite.
Smite level 5. Probably very, very tanky. Nice interrupt coming in from Ona. That's steadfast presence. Tien still full health, so second grub is going to go over to the side of TES. Good to have that early boon. Again, 4 grubs, the threshold, but in an excellent position for the second spawn. T1 trying to get some bot lane priority, but they have to find advantage. 369 walking up.
Carrier's here.
Mako going forward, not quite able to find the knockback into the wall. Tien still has ultimate. Mako taking his time. Resistance is now fading away. An excellent use of the steadfast presence. Galio coming in. Faker en route. Jackie Love isolating Guma. Faker stepping up, and Tien there to body block for the team. Keep your eyes on that Pike hook. Tien pulled over the wall. Owner not quite able to find the wall bang. Tien now forced to retreat. Cream going in. Hasn't taken an ulti quite yet. Ulti response from the Poppy, though. Can just keep the channel going, get that cooldown down to 15 seconds. And Zeus just trying to clear this wave as quickly as he can, but Mega is getting stacked.
He has flash.
Zeus should be in trouble, but he makes the move first! He looks him dead in the eye and says, I dare you!
And Cream even had the Gnar ultimate, but Zeus was still ahead of him.
But you're just the knockoff version. Shows him the real thing.
And now second grub spawn. This is the thing, it's not just the gold to Zeus, it's control of the map, it's control in the 1v1. It's a 1,000 gold lead for Faker in the isolated 1v1 versus Silas.
And you could have seen Kobe's face. Because I'm like, oh, fuck, maybe, you know, and Kobe was not. I mean, he's not having it.
I mean, dream scenario is you can like get to a point where you're playing side lanes, but they haven't been able to play.
You're also playing into Galio. I know you have Silas, but even then.
Also into Pike, right, who can just collapse on the side lane so quickly as, again, Carrier continues to wreak havoc. Good on TES. They are able to grab the objective.
TES continuously getting bullied off these turrets, and they have another desperation play in them, but like the gold lead is very quick. We're talking about 3.5K at 30 minutes.
What's terrifying was Mercs and Hollow Radiance, but now I understand very specifically what people mean when they say he's built different, as Pike going in, Phantom Undertow is clean, 369 running.
Oh, come on!
Hold on to the blast, but there's Honor! The blast, the knockback into the wall, the knock-up as well. Might's coming in. T1 making a montage out of TES in game 3.
TES coming for the closing on the play.
Don't do it to him, MasterCard. Don't do it to him. Need to find angles, need to find fights, but a 5K gold difference before 15 minutes. TP in. T1 know they're stronger. They just want to keep fighting. They want to further cement their leads. AS rage perfectly stacked. Cream, a chance of redemption. Can he find the angle this time around? The hook back. He's forced to flash away. AS shepherding them in. No play here for T1. Maybe a bit over eager.
Looks like mid will fall to the minions there. So T1 not even going to be that sad about that trade.
Another hook. Jackie Love forced to cleanse. Not quite in range of the taunt. T1 almost getting the perfect combo.
We're making jokes because it feels like this game is just completely out of control. Maybe TES can find the turn.
This has to be it. They have to get something here, but Owner's already walked away. Taunt coming from Faker. Nice ulti coming in from Cream. Owner set to fall.
That's one.
They could get a tower as well. The minion wave on bottom side. Maybe they can just push out this wave. They're not done.
Carrier going in, finds the initial stun. No, T unable to sidestep on the Phantom Undertow. Guma. Gnar there for Zayas. Wall up there, coming in as well. Zayas getting lower. TES trying to hold on to the fights. TN now chasing in. Jackie Love quick to follow. Guma has the ulti, has the cleanse, has the flash. Feathers go up, comes down, walks away, knows that this is not their fight. TES striking back in this crucial game 3.
The second kill plus, they can keep pushing.
Another hook. Carry's not done. Jackie Love's out of tools. Going to the depth. No, it's clean! This man plays Pike. You love to see it. The ult. Not there for the execute. There for the range extension on the Phantom Undertow.
Still, TS got to focus on the objectives. Tower that they were pushing towards on the bottom side. They need every bit of gold they can find on the Rift, and they find a tiny bit more there.
Oh, the reposition using the ultimate to ensure the stun lands after the flash.
Jackie walked out of the comfort of those minions.
That's Lopark having a good time.
Look at the confidence. Carrier, that man is locked in. That man is laser focused.
There's TES secure it.
Carrier, again, going very deep for these plays.
Constantly off to the side, but again he has Mercs, able to walk away initially. Poppy ult coming out, but it's not enough. Key pick. T1 now trying to disengage desperately, but Cream going in.
The objective here, as Zeus does just now timeout on his Meganar.
Good fight timing. Carrier not gonna hit the hook, forced back for at least a few seconds.
There's the TP.
TP now coming in, 369, not the AP Kennen. Again, is about to just get one shot completely here. Carrier finding the kill onto 369. TES trying to fire back, but they're down a man. There might not be a Meganar for T1, but they might not need it. TN, at the very least, getting the steal. Retreat coming out. Carrier will not find the hook.
Yet.
That blue ward is crucial. Guma gonna start it. They're baiting. They're forcing T1 to come respond. Or sorry, excuse me, TES to respond. Mako. Where's the hook gonna go? Faker right on top of Mako. Cream doesn't really have a recourse here. Owner looking for the knockback, but Cream the ulti just in time. Knocking it too. Jackie Love still standing. Carrier running for the hills. It's all about this 80 carry. It's all about Jackie Love. 369. No ulti. Maybe no hope. Flashback onto the ultimate from Zayas. The taunt not gonna connect. Crucially, the stun coming in from 369. TES. Jackie Love fighting their way back in game 3. But Guma stands strong. The blades are called, the feather's there, Jackie Love gone, Carrier stepping up, the hook not going to hit, Zeus running, a close fight, but T1 still standing. TES walk into this 3-item Zaya, they will get slaughtered.
Done for Jackie, that's that 3-item power point, but I don't know if he's going to be in time.
Objective.
Burn, burn, burn.
369, Kennen ready to go, 3K, getting lower, knocked back by Owner. Owner finishes the job, and now it's Mako who's been caught out. T1 with the Baron, they're looking to grab the pick as well. Flashback from Mako. TES trying to stand strong. Zayas ready to go into the midst of the fight. Knockup not going to connect from the Galio. TN starting to walk forward. TES do not want to let them walk away with this Baron buff, but they might have to. TN going in. A little bit of poke going back. Jackie Love again, the AP he needs to continue to harass.
Dragon spawning very shortly. T1 have an easy way to pick up the bottom tower. Garia actually is tanking it.
Still a lot of HP for that, but has the Baron empowered recall, so we'll be fine. And now the collapse from T1. Recognizing the 369. Trying to put pressure on the side wave.
Another TP.
And again, another situation. Flash out from Guma.
It's good.
Positive trade
They
on the
got
top
the trap.
side. Owner gonna get taken down. Good trap. Knockback. No, he's not!
Come on!
He gets them both! Cream chasing. No one else here, but surely he can take down Owner. Knockback. The Poppy zooming the chain lash. Should surely get the job done, and it will. Carrier won't be able to save the jungler, but it costs so much for TES.
Damage with Guma. He's just soloing the dragon.
Can TS look for something while Owner is down?
Zeus, again, stacking that rage. TES have to be
afraid.
careful. They can't afford to take the fight when Meganar is present.
Jackie Love about to hit his Void Staff. Slowly getting closer to the penetration item for Cream as well. But I do think, again, if that damage doesn't land on the Guma, I don't know how much of it matters.
Initial hook, just a bit of poke, though. At least no Mako's there.
He's low.
Guma isolated, forced to ult a little bit earlier than anticipated. Phantom Undertow to try to cover the
Her
retreat.
in health. Meanwhile, T1 actually makes a cross-map play.
Tier 2 likely for Tier 2, but Cream is stepping up.
Gonna take him a while. Compared to that 80 cannon.
Going in, finds the initial stun, steals away the Pike ulti. Carrier instantly gone, knows he can't afford that one. So it will be the trade in the end, but good defense from Cream to stop them from getting anything else.
Look at Jackie.
Aaron. Now they're just going to try and burn through it. Again, they start
Oh, it's
damage.
just gone.
Guma's not even showing
Yes.
that he's doing damage to Baron. He's poking at mid, now they go. The
Blue
Squires
trinket.
is there.
TP immediately coming in from 269, but he's behind the team. He's not looking to play for the flank. Objective getting burned down. Tien doesn't really have access into the pit. Two-man taunt coming in as well. Carrier starting to step up. Solar Flare going a bit wide, but it's Cream on the flank. Cream has to do so much, but the feathers are there! Oh, Guma Yusha was just one step ahead. The flank denied, but the rest of TES trying to make good. Oh, what
Baker's-
Cream put together.
Baker is down.
As that exit kill was big, the TP to come in, they have to force the issue right now while Faker is dead. And not allow T1 to use the power of this Baron buff. Push with Baron if they decide to do so.
They want the fight. Meganar stacked, ready to go. Cream again on the flank with the objective already down. Again, TES, good discipline. They walk away immediately, but they need to take care of these waves.
One.
Carrier's at the point in the game where if he missteps, he dies immediately.
Oh.
Hook not going to connect. Mako taunted. Wind becomes lightning. Fighting in the choke, though. Difficult against Guma, who does so much work. Easy kill pick up. TS! Caught napping! T1 obliterate them in the blink of an eye.
Is that really how it ends? Just like that? There's no Jackie, there's no Cream, they can't go these waves!
T1 continue to march forward undeterred, unstopped. TN barely escaping, but T1 aren't done. They don't even have a wave. They might not even care. Zayas goes in for the crunch. The wave on the way. T1 looking to knock TES out. The inevitable march forward. T1 refused to lose a best of 5 to the LPL. They add TES to the long list of teams that they have taken down. T1 at Worlds are Titans, and they move on to the semifinals.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.